like, subscribe, and share to Voices of Linden TV.
Welcome to another edition of the Let's Talk Show. I'm your host, Andrew James, and today I'm pleased to have with us in studio Ms. Marva Langevine. Ms. Langevine is the CEO, owner-operator of Guyana Golden Lives Organization. She's also the owner-operator of Marvis UG, and Ms. Langevine was also one of the lucky recipients of the Queen's Young Leader Award presented by Queen Elizabeth II herself. I'm pleased to welcome Ms. Marva Langevine.
Hello, Andrew. Thank you for having me.
Welcome aboard, Ms. Langevine. You look very well. It's so nice to see you after so many long years. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
For those folks watching this show that don't know who Ms. Langevine is, obviously marvelous Marva Langevine. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes. Okay. I am a Spanish teacher at the Stroudsville Secondary School. I am the founder of an NGO, Guyana Golden Lives Organization, which provides support for bereaved children and those who support them. I am also the owner of Marvis Hugs, and this is a business, a very unique business, which provides condolence packages for those who are interested in providing comfort for a loved one who may be grieving. I also consider myself to be a hugger, even though the pandemic, it has changed a lot of things. I'm still a hugger at heart. And overall, I'm passionate about just improving the lives of individuals around me, especially those who are going through their grief journey.
Very nicely said. Can you break it down into layman's term what it is exactly that you're offering at your Guyana Golden Lives Organization?
Okay, that is my nonprofit organization. It's a charity. All of the services that we provide are free to the children and families we work with. The mission behind GGLO, short for Guyana Golden Lives Organization, is to provide comfort and support to bereaved children. Because children are often the forgotten mourners, and especially when a parent or a loved one dies, they don't always receive the necessary support so that they can cope with the intense emotions that they might feel, and also the other material support that will help them to fulfill their dreams moving forward. So that is where we come in. We provide various support services, including grief counseling, scholarships, grief camps. We even take the children out. Well, before the pandemic, we would take them out to the movies, the park. We do a lot of home visits, and just to ensure that, they know that they have people who are there for them, who are there to comfort them, and also give them the necessary skills and knowledge to create their own honoring practices to cope with their loss.
For someone watching this interview and want to get in touch with you, Marva, do you have a contact information? Do you have a website? And what's your phone number, if possible, please?
For the NGO, it's 671-3996, 671-3996. My email address is marvalangevine@gmail.com. That's my name, marvalangevine@gmail.com. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you want to make a referral, if you know of a bereaved child or teen that needs support, you can send me a message, or you can send a message to the Facebook page, to my email, or my number.
Recipient of the Queen Young Leaders Award. I'm guessing you got that award through the launch of your organization. Is that true?
Yes, the Queen's Young Leader Award. Actually, in 2018, I got that award, and that was the final year for the award. And I received it based on the work that I've been doing with bereaved children throughout the years. Initially, when I started, I had a lot of challenges. People ran away. They're like, I don't want to hear about grief. I don't want to hear about death. But as a teacher, I saw the impact that death had on children. And I know that they didn't have that community of support and information to help them to cope and process their grief. So I started the work. I started working with families. I started telling their stories. I started raising funds to provide support for them. And years later, I was recognized through the Queen's Young Leader Award, and it was just a life-changing experience for me.
Very good. Congratulations on your accomplishments and all that you're doing to impact change in the lives of young people in a positive way. We need more young Marva Langevine, and we need more young leaders like yourself. So, on behalf of myself and everyone of the show, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your outstanding achievement. Keep plugging, keep doing good, and keep being a reason of change in the young lives and wherever you go. Can you tell us a little bit about what the experience was like? Did you go to England or did England come to you? How did this all awards ceremony happen? I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. I got a little token. I don't know if you can see it. It's just very small, very tiny. It's not from the Queen. The Queen is on there, but someone gave me this little thing one time. It says, congratulations on all you're doing at your Let's Talk show. Here you go. And I went up and I got my little thing, and it's a keepsake. I keep it close to my heart. It means a lot to me. Did you go to England?
Wonderful.
Can you break it down to us? Can you tell us how this whole thing unfolded with the Queen Young Leaders Award?
Yes. Those who receive the award, they have 1 year of mentorship and training. And also the most exciting part of it is that we got to travel to London for a 10-day residential program. And throughout those 10 days, we were able to network with leaders and other young leaders from across the Commonwealth who received the award, and also leaders in the business field, in the nonprofit world, and just all across the UK. We spent 4 days in Cambridge and the last 6 days in London, where we finally went to the palace, where we received the award from the Queen herself, Her Majesty herself. This is what I received. I know many people wondered what it is that she gave to us. This is what she gave us. And it has the Queen's Young Leader Award on it on one side. And the other side, it says, presented by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Wow.
Yes, the experience was life-changing. I was really excited to visit London. As a child, I always wanted to go there. So just being there and just being surrounded by like-minded people was really amazing. We had a lot of food. I know the Caribbean people, they complain to say that the food didn't have too much seasoning, but lots of food. And it was just a overall great experience. And just being in the Buckingham Palace as well. As tourists, you get to stand outside and you think that is it. But we went through this very narrow passageway. And then beyond that wall, there is the palace. It's filled with lots of mirrors. It was just great. And I'm just happy that I was recognized for the work that I'm doing. And it gave me a larger platform to continue spreading awareness on grief and loss and how it impacts children.
Very nice. Was Ari and Megan there when you went to get your award?
Yes, they were actually.
You saw them?
Yes, and everything is so planned out. Harry is such a wonderful man. I remember he was passing after the ceremony. We were in this room, and of course, they knew who they had to go to and talk to. And I remember the crew of the Caribbean recipients and our high commissioners. We were standing there, and they passed us, and Harry stopped for like 5 seconds to say hi to us. He didn't have to do that. And it was just so amazing. Yeah.
Nice. Well, if the Queen is watching, Her Majesty, I would really love to get one of those Young Leaders Award. So if you have an extra one, please call me up. I'll be happy to come to England. Congratulations, Marva.
Thank you.
Very nicely done. At a young age, I'm really, really proud of you and all of your achievement. I know we were joking about it earlier, but on a serious note, you've made your family proud, you've made Guyana proud, and of course, you've made yourself look very, very good. So congratulations on that. And I hope you continue to carry on with your wonderful charitable work wherever you go. Just break it down a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your operations with Marva's Hug, please.
The reason I started Guyana Golden Lives Organization was my friend, very young mother, she died from cancer. And I saw how her death impacted her sons. And from working with them, I began working with other children, and then eventually it grew into this big project, which eventually resulted in me registering an NGO. And throughout the years, from observing and working with families who are grieving, I realized that many of them felt uncomfortable talking about grief. And then when someone that they love would experience the death of a loved one, they would want to provide support, but they didn't know how to provide support. So throughout those years, I've been thinking, like, what can I do beyond, just sharing knowledge and information with people? What tangible thing can I do to help people to provide support? And last November, one of my very dear mentors, she died from cancer. So my friend who died from cancer 7 years ago inspired me to start the NGO. And then last November, a mentor of mine, she died from cancer suddenly. And, it really shook me. And, during my time of grief, I felt like the people around me, they thought that I could have handled it. And, that they need to comfort me, but I needed something to comfort me. And to comfort myself and, to cope with her loss, I decided to create this tangible product to help people to provide support for somebody who's grieving, because that's what I needed as well. And that's where Marvis Hugs came about. My friend Elsie, she helped me to, conceptualize everything and just make it a reality. So Marvis Hugs provides condolence packages with various materials to help somebody who's grieving. And it's just one of a thoughtful way to provide support for somebody. And it is beyond my condolences. When somebody experiences a death loss, the first thing we say, oh, have my sympathy, my condolences. But that only lasts for like 10 seconds. What are you going to do beyond giving your condolences? So this is just a tangible something that you can give to somebody. And each material within each of the packages will definitely help somebody to cope and, process their loss.
Very nice, you said. Sorry to hear about the loss of your friends, and I hope you'll find strength in moving forward. And I salute you in doing this business. Marva, some of the packages you talked about early on, do you have samples on this? So can you show us if you have them and tell us a little bit about your price points, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I have 3 packages, 3 sizes, starting from 6,000. The smallest is 6,000, and then we have the medium for 10,000 and the large for $15,000. And I'm just going to show you this one is for $10,000. So it comes in
Very
a little
nice
wooden box. It can also come in a tibisiri box in a tibisiri basket if you wish. You can get a wooden box or a tibisiri basket, and it has a candle. And most of the products within these packages are locally made. Especially, I love these candles. It comes in various scents. There's chocolate, spice, cherry. Oh, it smells so good. And it comes with a candle. And the candle, how can a candle help a grieving person? Now, 2 ways. If the person, is spiritual, they can light the candle to honor the deceased, or they can light the candle in terms of aromatherapy because of the scent. They can sit and relax if they're having a hard day. And, the memory of the loved one is just on their mind. They can sit and light this candle and just reflect. Apart from the candle, it comes with a little plant, a succulent plant. I love African proverbs, and there's an African proverb which says, "He who plants a tree plants hope." So there's just one way of, keeping hope alive. And having this plant, it affirms death and it affirms life. And it's very low maintenance. When many people, they're going through their grief journey, sometimes they don't have the energy to do anything. So they don't remember to water plants every day. So this plant, it just needs to be watered once a week, very little water. And it's beautiful. You can keep it inside and you could take it outside sometimes as well. Because you don't want to burden them with anything that, would have them to use up too much energy. It also comes with some comfort cards, and these comfort cards just have some little words of encouragement to help them on those tough days, especially. Like this one says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted." Another one says, "You will survive and you will find purpose in the chaos. Moving on doesn't mean letting go." So there are a few here. It also comes with a picture frame with a quote inside. You can also have the option of putting the picture of the deceased person here. And this quote says, like scattered seeds, memories bloom forever. I love this quote. Each of the package, it comes with a little card to explain, and give you some encouraging words as well. And each package comes with a little resource booklet. It's from Mickey Spears. And I love this activity book because it gives you a chance to sit and reflect and just write down your thoughts. And it has 3 honoring activities, which is recollection, legacy, and gratitude. And it just takes you along a journey of just expressing yourself through words. Journaling, and that's just one of the way that a lot of therapists and counselors would tell you to engage in, to, to just release a lot of the feelings that you have bottled up inside. So each package comes with a free resource booklet. There is the large package here that is for $15,000.
Wow.
This also comes with a candle, a plant. It comes with a teacup and some tea bags. So with this little word code that says sending love and hugs, especially during the pandemic, we can't really physically be there for a lot of people, and we can't hug them and embrace them. So giving them these items will allow them in their own time and in their own space to process and cope with all that they're going through. And, tea is just one of those ways that, you sit down and put on some tea to relax. And it helps to soothe you as well. It has this little to-do list. When many people are grieving, it affects the nervous system. It affects your mental health as well. People forget things. They forget to eat. They might stay in bed a lot. So just having a little journal or a little to-do notepad will help you to write down the things you have to do and remember to do them. Oh, and one of the package, it also comes with these bookmarks. So if you have a Bible, if you're studying, you have a textbook, whatever form of literary source you have, you can use this bookmark with a quote as well. You put it inside. It says, when someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. So it comes with this bookmark as well. And it also comes with snacks. I don't have the snacks here right now, but the boxes are also filled with snacks, and you will have to tell me what kind of snacks you want, because some people are allergic to nuts. So I can't put nuts and stuff like that. There is also this little jar. So if you want to go very simple, and you just want to send something that is very small, it comes with this card and it says, with deepest sympathy. And the little quote says, sending love and hugs. And it's filled with candy, with sweet stuff. Sweet is a comfort food. Chocolate is a comfort food for some people. So this is just one very simple, thoughtful way of, telling somebody that you're thinking of them during a difficult time.
Thank you for showing us. So the price points that you gave us, there's 6,000, 10,000, and 15,000. Is that US or Guyanese dollars you're quoting there?
Guyanese dollars.
All right. Okay, very good, very good. So just let me break it down. I guess it's going to be $30 for the lowest package US, $50 for the mid package, the second size box, and the super size, the mega box that you show us, that's about $75. Marva, quick question for you. Someone watching this, let's say, for example, I have someone pass in Linden and I want to send a box up to Linden. Am I able to do so, it being that I'm not in the country, I'm not in Guyana right now? What's the process?
Yes, when you make the order, it depends on the location. We can do delivery to almost anywhere in Guyana. I will have to use an external delivery service. However, if you're in Georgetown or the West Coast or the East Coast, we can do that delivery for free. But if it's outside of those areas, you will have to pay an additional cost. If you do not live in Guyana, the only option right now for you to pay for the package is through a money transfer agency. So there's MoneyGram and Western Union. I would just give you my contact information. You can send the money through those agents there. And if you live in Guyana, you can meet me to give me the money. There is also MMG. There's another option that you can send your payments as well.
Very good. What's the turnaround time for your delivery of these products, Ms. Langevine?
If it is Georgetown, West Coast or West Bank Region 3, or the East Coast, it's 3 days. Any location or community outside of those areas, it will be no more than a week. So within a week, delivered.
Very good. Nicely said. And your business is just targeting folks in Guyana right now. I guess you do plan on expanding beyond the borders, but right now you're just, I guess with the volume and everything else, you're just catering for folks in Guyana, right?
Yes. I would love to
Very good.
expand and make it international, and especially use a lot of the products that are made locally here. It's
Mhm.
not about me, it's about a community of support and also highlighting other small businesses within Guyana that can benefit.
Very good, very good. Just want to encourage folks to support Marva's Hug. A part of the money that goes towards purchasing these beautiful packages made in Guyana, some of that money goes towards funding and supporting our Guyana Golden Lives Organization. So it's a good
Yes.
initiative. You're supporting local businesses. And of course, you are getting a very nice product delivered to your grieving and mourning loved ones. The phone number is 671-3996. And you can speak to Marva directly and get your packages mailed out as quickly as possible. Marva, Ms. Langevine, we're just pushing up against time. What advice would you give to a young person that's thinking about starting their own business, it being in Guyana or somewhere around the world that's watching this video, inspired by Ms. Langevine and wanted to be like you? What advice would you give to that young person, please?
I am 27 years old, and never in a million years would I have thought that I would have been a business owner. That was never in my dreams. However, here I am as a result of, great loss and also great passion. So my advice is to find out what you're passionate about. Make sure that you're coming with a genuine spirit towards it, because this is not about getting rich quick. It's about providing a service for those who need it. So whatever it is, you sit and you think about it, and if you know that it's going to impact lives, you go ahead with it. You don't always have to get all the resources and all the support to start, but you just start, and it just takes one person to spread the word. My packages have been so well received. People have said, we needed something like this. And I'm just happy to be able to provide a service that is needed and it's going to impact a life in a positive way. So the young people out there, just get rid of the get rich quick mindset and just embrace your passion, embrace the things that really make you happy. And in doing so, just ensure that whatever it is that you want to do is going to positively impact somebody else's life.
Thank you very much, Ms. Langevine. On behalf of everyone at the Let's Talk show, I want to take this opportunity to thank you very much for coming and being a part of the show. Congratulations on the start of both of your two operations in Guyana. I wish you very much success in your endeavor. And I just want to commend you to keep pushing on, keep working hard, and keep being a change agent wherever you go. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless you, and we will be in touch soon.
Thank you so much. God bless you too. And you're
Good
welcome.
night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again. Take care.